Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating aspects of human history: how ancient civilizations have shaped the modern superpowers we know today. You might think the influence of ancient cultures has faded over time, but the reality is their impact is still deeply woven into our politics, military strategies, economies, culture, and even technology. In this video, we'll break down how these ancient legacies continue to shape global power dynamics. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that bell icon. Now, let's keep going. Let's start by examining governance and political structures. One of the most striking influences of ancient civilizations on modern superpowers is found in the foundations of democracy and republicanism. Ancient Greece, particularly Athens, is credited with giving birth to democracy. Citizens had the right to vote on issues, participate in assemblies, and shape policies directly. While modern democracies are much more representative than direct, the fundamental idea of people having a voice in governance originates from ancient Greece. Now take Rome, the blueprint for modern republics. The Roman Republic established a complex system of checks and balances, a senate, and a separation of powers that directly inspired the political frameworks of the United States and many European countries. Even today, the structure of the US Congress closely mirrors the Roman Senate, where elected officials debate laws and represent the interests of their constituents. It's not just the political structure. Either look at the architecture of government buildings. From Washington, D.C. to London, the use of Roman columns and Greco-Roman architectural styles symbolizes authority and stability. But governance alone doesn't define a superpower. Military strength and strategy play a huge role. Ancient China's influence on modern military tactics is profound. Under the Qin and Han dynasties, China developed a centralized power structure and a professional standing army, emphasizing discipline, hierarchy, and efficient organization. One of the most significant military texts ever written, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, originated during the Eastern Zhou period and continues to influence military leaders and strategists worldwide. Today, the principles of deception, flexibility, and strategic planning outlined by Sun Tzu are studied in military academies across the globe. And let's not forget Rome's contribution to military dominance. The Roman legions were masters of engineering, building roads that allowed for rapid troop movements and fortifications that secured conquered territories. This strategic infrastructure gave Rome a distinct advantage in maintaining its vast empire. In a similar way, modern superpowers invest heavily in logistics and military infrastructure, understanding that the ability to mobilize quickly and efficiently can make or break their dominance on the world stage. Now, moving beyond military and politics, let's talk about cultural influence, or what we now call soft power. The Roman Empire didn't just conquer lands, it conquered minds. Roman culture, law, language, and traditions spread throughout Europe, leaving behind a legacy that shaped Western civilization. Latin, the language of the Romans, evolved into the Romance languages like Spanish, French, and Italian, spoken by millions today. Even English, though Germanic in origin, contains countless Latin-derived words. Fast forward to the modern era, and superpowers still use soft power to maintain influence. The United States, for example, spreads its culture through Hollywood, music, fashion, and even fast food. Just as the Romans brought their lifestyle to conquered lands, today's superpowers export their values and culture to the global stage. Think about it, blue jeans, burgers, and pop music are everywhere these days, as Roman amphitheaters and Latin scripts were in the ancient world. Economically, ancient civilizations also set precedents that resonate today. Take the Silk Road, initiated during China's Han Dynasty. This vast network connected East and West, promoting trade, cultural exchange, and economic prosperity. In modern times, China's Belt and Road Initiative echoes the spirit of the Silk Road, an ambitious project to build infrastructure, and foster economic links across Asia, Africa, and Europe. By creating a network of trade and investment, China is once again positioning itself as a central hub of global commerce. Let's also consider ancient Egypt, whose wealth and stability were built on the Nile's agricultural abundance and the strategic use of resources. Modern superpowers continue this legacy by leveraging natural resources and strategic waterways. The United States, with its extensive river networks and access to both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, uses its geographical advantage to bolster its economy and military reach. Another major legacy of ancient civilizations is infrastructure. Rome's roads and aqueducts revolutionized urban planning and logistics, enabling the empire to move troops, resources, and information efficiently. Modern superpowers still prioritize infrastructure, whether it's through high-speed rail networks in China or the interstate highway system in the United States. The principle remains the same: connectivity equals power. Religion and philosophy also play a critical role in shaping modern ideologies. The teachings of Confucius still influence China's societal structure, emphasizing respect, hierarchy, and moral governance. Similarly, in the West, ancient Greco-Roman philosophies about justice, law, and ethics continue to shape modern legal systems and societal values. Even the idea of human rights, so fundamental to Western ideology, has roots in the ancient concept of natural law advocated by philosophers like Cicero. Lastly, let's not overlook the idea of empire itself. The desire to expand influence, establish dominance, and shape the world order is not new. Ancient Rome, China's Han Dynasty, and Egypt's New Kingdom were all driven by the ambition to assert control and leave a lasting legacy. Modern superpowers may operate under different pretexts, spreading democracy, fostering economic development, or protecting national security, but the underlying drive to shape the world remains consistent. So why does any of this matter today? Understanding how ancient civilizations have shaped modern superpowers provides insight into the motivations and strategies of today's global players. It shows us that, while technology and culture may evolve, the fundamental concepts of governance, military might, economic strategy, cultural influence, and global dominance remain deeply rooted in ancient traditions. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think ancient influences are still shaping superpower strategies today? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.